This fire extinguisher? Yes. If it's not pressurized, it doesn't extinguish any fire? No. Now, for all of those that work in maintenance in any of these industrial buildings, it's not that difficult to go by every day and make sure the pressurization of the sprinkler system. Now, the thought of me having an outside system or a company, yeah, I'll do it for you. Pooch. I will employ people to drive to the hospital. Yes. To drive to the library. Pooh! And you can pay me every 3 months for as long as you use the building. Yes. To go through and certify the pressure of the sprinkler system. Now you're buying what I have to sell. I know we're making a movie. Pooh. You've been building buildings out of wood? Hmm. Well, I have a technology called recycled garbage at 2,500 degrees. Yes. I put it in a large autoclave where it's pressurized. Oh, let's go ahead. I use a magnet to remove all the metal. Yes. And that magnet uses a little electricity to be able to magnetize itself. Yeah. Just think of a fire hydrant melted, yes, into cast iron, where there's an electric current that goes to it. Oh, that causes magnetism. See, I wanted all the fire hydrants. Now, the thought is that magnetized cast iron does attract metal from the garbage. Yes. And then I use high temperature steam at 2,500 degrees because of the HHO gas welder. Yes. To melt up all the plastics in the actual garbage. Then once it's slurried, right, I compress it, making it dense, yes, into a building material, similar to sheetrock. Oh. Now, it's difficult for a wood fire at 500 degrees to get through a recycled garbage sheetrock. Yes, at 2,500 degrees. Pooch. And my thought is that you're all going to buy my recycled garbage sheetrock. Yes. And every building that you build will be fire retardant to 2,500 degrees. Now, these sheets, yes, usually an inch, maybe an inch and a half, depending on what your pre-existing sheetrock is. Because sheetrock is made of gypsum, and gypsum is a diminishing natural resource. Oh, I make it look like sheetrock, but it's not. It's recycled garbage. Now, let's say you're building an industrial building. You can use a screw in recycled garbage the same way you use a screw in sheetrock. Yes. You can screw it to the wall. You can mud and tape it. Yes. And that whole room is fire retardant to 2,500 degrees. Now, I told you about what's known as hot roof technology. Yes, we did. I can make roofing material from recycled garbage. Oh, I can put a layer of it, made out of clear plastic recycled garbage that magnifies the sunlight. Pooch, 2 to 10 times the actual magnification. It's fire retardant to 2,500 degrees. Yes, it is. Then I put some desalinated salt in the actual product itself, that causes the solar rays and the heat from the sun to be attached to a small wire that goes through it that has 110 volts running through it. Yes, that attracts the energy and the electricity from the sunlight, converts it into usable electricity for the building. Yes, it does. And depending upon the amount of heat and sun you receive each and every day, it could pay for itself in approximately 10 to 15 minutes.